Following complaints that it's woke, Google promises to fix Gemini's image generation. More on that coming up, but first, paint might not seem like the heaviest component to consider when building a large device like an airplane, but its mass can add up. Now, a new and lightweight substance could provide a welcome substitute. Two material scientists from Kobe University, Fujii Minoru and Sugimoto Hiroshi, have discovered nanospheres that are near-invisible silicone crystals. The particles can reflect light thanks to very large and efficient scattering, research published in the Journal of ACS Applied Nanomatter details. The result could mean covering a surface in vibrant color while only adding 10% of the weight that paint would bring, Fast Company reports. This reduction could have a tremendous impact on factors such as cost and carbon dioxide produced. Simply put, a plane must use more fuel as its weight goes up, thus directly increasing the amount of money airlines spend and then charge customers, along with the quantity of fuel burned as carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Minoru and Hiroshi's discovery focuses on structural rather than pigment color to exhibit and maintain hues. The former absorbs wavelengths while reflecting the ones the human eye picks up. Structural colors, on the other hand, are intense and bright colors resulting from the interaction of light with periodic micro and nanostructures that cause color by interference, coherent scattering, or diffraction, according to the Encyclopedia of Nanotechnology. The team's work follows previous research in which they were able to build nanocrystals to a specific size. Then came the creation of colloquial suspension, which keeps the crystalline silicon nanoparticles mixed with supporting liquid rather than separating. At present, the color of the nanosphere-based ink varies as the team changes the nanocrystals' sizes. Larger particles create warm hues like red, while smaller particles display color tones like blue. These shades should remain identical no matter the angle at which a person sees them. Google's Gemini chatbot, which was formerly called Bard, has the capability to whip up AI-generated illustrations based on a user's text description. You can ask it to create pictures of happy couples, for instance, or people in period clothing walking modern streets. As the BBC notes, however, some users are criticizing Google for depicting specific white figures or historically white groups of people as racially diverse individuals. Now, Google has issued a statement saying that it's aware Gemini is offering inaccuracies in some historical image generation depictions and that it's going to fix things immediately. According to Daily Dot, a former Google employee kicked off the complaints when he tweeted images of women of color with a caption that reads, "It's embarrassingly hard to get Google Gemini to acknowledge that white people exist." To get those results, he asked Gemini to generate pictures of American, British, and Australian women. Other users, mostly those known for being right-wing figures, chimed in with their own results, showing AI-generated images that depict America's founding fathers and the Catholic Church's popes as people of color. In our tests, asking Gemini to create illustrations of the founding fathers resulted in images of white men with a single person of color or woman in them. When we asked the chatbot to generate images of the Pope throughout the ages, we got photos depicting Black women and Native Americans as the leader of the Catholic Church. Asking Gemini to generate images of American women gave us photos with a white, an East Asian, a Native American, and a South Asian woman. The Verge says the chatbot also depicted Nazis as people of color, but we couldn't get Gemini to generate Nazi images. "I am unable to fulfill your request due to the harmful symbolism and impact associated with the Nazi Party," the chatbot responded. Gemini's behavior could be a result of overcorrection, since chatbots and robots trained on AI over the past years tended to exhibit racist and sexist behavior. In one experiment from 2022, for instance, a robot repeatedly chose a black man when asked which among the faces it scanned was a criminal. In a statement posted on X, Gemini product lead Jack Krawczyk said Google designed its image generation capabilities to reflect its global user base, and it takes representation and and bias seriously. He said Gemini will continue to generate racially diverse illustrations for open-ended prompts, such as images of people walking their dog. However, he admitted that historical contexts have more nuance to them, and his team will further tune to accommodate that. Thanks for listening to the show. Make sure to rate, review, and subscribe on Apple Podcasts. Today's show featured journalism by Engadget contributors Sarah Fielding and Mariella Moon and was produced by Spoken Layer. I'm Imran Sheikh, and as always, we'll talk more tomorrow.
Spoken Layer.